new CEO, fill it out, and he sent him an email 10 minutes ago, mentioning they are in a very good negotiation currently, of course outside of the start in China. It's really interesting. We have a very important investor here talking with currently. So I think this is very interesting, and of course people need to have faith reasonably, reasonably. It's on both sides. You should, of course, you should never just say yes, 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 yes to anything like that. Of course, also you should not starting to pretend very negative things towards people very easily. And that's called having good faith. Having good faith is being able to trust people in a reasonable way, in a good way. And also. Not the opposite, starting to very easily judge people and starting to pretend very negative things based on some things that you may have heard, some things you may have seen, or so there's a lot of people like that, of course, online in our world, but we have a lot of good people of good faith who are reasonable, having faith in people. That's called like loving others, right? Respecting others. We need to be reasonable for that, and I think we can all learn to do that better. So I have pity. I have a lot of pity for people who are like that online, making videos very negative. Who sometimes they are helpless into all this, but often it's because they love to see better people than them with their own failures, so they can't stand seeing people succeeding. It's called jealousy, right? So they start desiring bad things to people just for the sake of bad things arriving to them, because they want to see the failures they see in their life in them, like this, without this only reason, because they're themselves unhappy. So I'm so happy to have received this email. And I have a lot of hope and trust. I think Tulanas is a great CEO. If you look at his curriculum vitae, he has been one of the best director of the video game industry. He has been the director at Interplay, which is one of the most important video game companies that existed in the history of video games. Also Spectrum Online, of course, that brought us Tetris during very difficult time in Russia. So he has done a lot. If you look at his curriculum vitae, his resume online, it's very impressive. Not just Interplay, but other companies too. For me, of course, I remember the most Interplay because of Baldur's Gate, Fallout, Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Neverwinter Nights, and so many other games. So I'm just so happy. We need a console like that. The last thing we need is, of course, negativity. When I'm talking about negativity, is things unreasonable. When people just, throw away their failures on others in some way. But many people, they need to do that to live. So I have pity. That's what I have. So for them, it's like the internet and YouTube is a way to to let out the evil inside of them, right? So it needs to go outside because they suffer if they keep it inside, So go check it out if you want. Subscribe to the Intellivision mailing list. You will receive this email, and I'm really looking forward, and I'm really excited for anything that can release with the Amico, with the Intellivision Amico. And of course, it's a company, like any company. There can be challenges. There can be even times that they can't do some things, and even times that they may decide to not consume. That can happen to any company, like any company. So we have to be realistic. We have to be down to earth, but also reasonably. You should be happy about this console that we all want. I believe that we all need to. I think this industry needs this console. And I think this world needs this console more than ever. So it's great news, and I keep the Intellivision team in my prayers. I really admire them, and I keep you too, I think about you even if you sometimes don't like Intellivision Amico and you think and make all sort of stuff. I keep you in my prayers too, of course. And I have positive thoughts for you too. I don't hate you, I just, want the best for you. And hopefully we could have an Intellivision Amico and even play together, even meet each other. I think it's going to do a lot of good, and of course, when there are good things happening like that, some people don't like it. I explained a little bit. So go check it out. Go check out the mailing list, and certainly you will see the update on the Intellivision website at Intellivision.com or IntellivisionAmico.com. I think they have two web addresses. And of course, join our Facebook group. There's a very nice Facebook group. I think there are actually now 3 of them, or even 4 of them, for Amico Intellivision groups. The main one, of course, is the Intellivision Amico Club. So look it up on Facebook. Come join us. You can share about video games, about anything you want. You'll be welcome. And it's a great community. I think the best community online, especially about video games. So don't miss this. We are, I think, in an amazing period for gaming. I think that's really a revival. I think, and I want to believe that, and I have hope for that. And we have to be realistic too, and hopeful and realistic. So hopefully you can read that email. I can read it to you. One moment.
He was really innocent, gullible, and they get pulled into the cult because they don't know any better. The cult members are like, come on in. We've got some fresh bread here. We've got some warm food on the table. We've got a place for you to stay. Please, come in. And then he gets invited in. The next thing you know, he's knee-deep in the cult. So, yeah, Days Gaming, and also you too, Genovi. I'm not afraid to bring you up either, even though I like your channel. The Geek Getaway is bad news. Everybody has known about this for years. This guy has been digging around where he shouldn't be digging around, poking around on people's LinkedIn profiles, probably their Facebook profiles as well, God knows what else. Looking up various Intellivision employees that we shouldn't even be looking up because they're low on the totem pole, or lower than Tallarico. And we've all known about this for years. So, like, when you're giving this guy shout-outs and retweets on Twitter, Genovi, I just know this, it's not a good look for you. It's not a good look for you, buddy. It is absolutely a cult that these guys cannot escape. They're under the tutelage of Tony, and they feel indebted to him, and they're absolutely in a fucking trance. That's all I can say. And it's sad to see that. It's absolutely sad. And again, going back to the introduction of this video, again, I have no idea what that's about. I have no clue. As far as I'm concerned, nobody's being racist until we know otherwise. We don't know. But if that did come up in conversation, whether it was, let's say, me talking to somebody on the street, not YouTube related, or maybe let's say I was talking to somebody on YouTube and it came up, hey, listen, this person I think is racist. I heard something on a podcast or on a live stream that comes across as racist. Wouldn't that be enough of a red flag for you to be like, maybe we should look into this before we go any further on associating with who it is we're associating with. And again, it sounds like he's pointing the finger at Saggy Melon's co-host on the live stream, not Saggy Melon's. But it's guilty by association. If you're hanging around with somebody who's, racist, and you know they're racist, or they say something that's racist, then it's your due diligence to speak up and say something about it. Or distance yourself from it. Not just laugh about it here and shrug it off like Days Gaming and pretend like it's not a big deal. And meanwhile, you've got the fucking nerve to come after me and spend 8 hours on a live stream obsessing over yours truly while I'm in bed getting a good night's rest. You guys need to get a fucking life. You guys are in a cult. You know you're in a cult. I've exposed it. I've exposed this cult, and now everybody knows about it. And as for you, Retro Bro, I don't need to post a response video to you. You know why? Because I've already got Review Tech USA and Pat Ian doing that for me.